Remember, through the ages, through years, do remember.
About those who won't come ever, remember.
Don't burst into tears in your throat, keep up your groans, bitter heart groans, be worthy of memory of the fallen soldiers.
Forever be worthy, with bread and with songs, with dreams and with poems, with life vast and broad, with every second, with every breath, be worthy.
People, while your hearts remember what was the price for happiness, please do remember when you send your song Fly in Sky. Remember about those who won't sing either. Remember.
In St. Petersburg, there are a lot of places tightly interconnected with the personal and collective fates of its military and civilian defenders during the Siege of Leningrad. One of them is Victory Park. It was created as the area of redevelopment of the former site of the brick pumice plant number 1. During the siege, the factory facilities were used for cremating the corpses of those who died of hunger, cold, and bombardments.
Loudspeakers were used to issue air raid warnings. When there were no radio programs, a metronome was put on the air.
Became known as the beating heart of the city. Slow ticking meant all clear. Fast ticking meant take cover.
The park was laid on the 7th of June 1945, soon after the Second World War. It was opened to public on the 7th of July 1946. The factory building was demolished, and the area was completely redeveloped. The original quarries, trenches, and shell crates were preserved, and later developed into a system of canals and small ponds. Nowadays, the park is divided into 3 functional areas: entertainment, recreation, and memorial ones.
The former brick pumice plant number 1 was located near the pond called the Glasses, the square pond. Now we are walking along the path where the narrow gauge railroad of the former brick factory used to be. During the siege, the road was used for transporting ashes and dumping them in the nearby, now flooded factory quarries.
On the right, you can see the memorial trolley. In the course of the reconstruction, on the 21st of July 1999, the trolley of the brick pumice plant number 1 was raised from the bottom of the pond, and on the 8th of August 2001, it was installed on the granite pedestal in the form of stylized railway sleepers.
Everything was done on the initiative and at the expense of the citizen of St. Petersburg, Yuri Jarno. While the plant was used as a crematorium, dead bodies were sent on such trolleys to the tunnel kilns of the plant. And the ponds, former factory clay quarries, were used for the burial of ashes.
The gateway at the southern edge of the park is decorated with 2 bronze urns and granite plaques, indicating the entrance to the Memorial Alley, a symbolic continuation of Victory Street. The alley was created for the 60th anniversary of the complete lifting of the Siege of Leningrad on the 27th of January 2004, to the memory of the dead Leningradis who were cremated in the tunnel kilns of the brick pumice plant number 1 from 1942 to 1944.
In front of you there is a memorial sign, resembling the former kilns of the brick pumice plant number 1. It's an artistic combination of polished granite plaques framed with artificial bricks. The plaque on the back side of the memorial shows the text of a historical document. Decision number 157C of the Executive Committee of the Leningrad City Council of People's Deputies of the 7th of March 1942 on organization of burning the corpses on the first Lingor-Promstrom brickyard.
In front of you, there is a monument called Rotunda. It can be viewed as a stylized ancient Roman tomb. The monument was unveiled on the 27th of January 1995. It was designed by the architect Elena Shapovalova. Its height is 8 meters. Choosing the materials, they also follow the traditions of the classical architecture of St. Petersburg and used only those that are available in St. Petersburg region and nearby areas. The pedestal is made of pink and grey granite. The urn is made of Shawshanks porphyry. The portico is faced with Pudas limestone. The inscription is made with bronze letters. It says, "In memory of thousands of dead, victims of the blockade and defenders of the city burned in furnaces of the brickworks."
All Saints of Russian Memorial Chapel is also located on the territory of the Brick Factory No. 1. The chapel was built in memory of all the people who died during the Siege of Leningrad. The construction of the chapel was blessed by the Patriarch of all Russia Kirill and sponsored by the Vice Governor of St. Petersburg Yuri Molchanov and numerous benefactors. It was erected according to the project designed by the architect Sergei Shusterman. Consecration of the temple took place on the 7th of May 2010, on the 65th anniversary of the victory in the Great Patriotic War. Right after that, the temple started daily regular church services. Memorial services are made several times a day. The four-pointed Christian cross without a slanting crossbeam of the Orthodox Church is mounted on the top of the chapel, emphasizing the absence of division interfaiths.
The Orthodox Memorial Cross was established on the 22nd of June 1996 on the initiative of the St. Petersburg Social Protection Fund of Moskovsky Victory Park. The inscription on the commemorative plaque says, "Here were the crematorium plant furnaces. Ashes of hundreds of thousands of soldiers and residents of besieged Leningrad are resting in the ponds and lawns under your feet. May they never be forgotten."
That's where the heart of St. Petersburg beats.